Okay, so why do you need research for design? You'll be amazed at how much that question still comes up, even after this practice, user-centered design, has been in existence for what, 40 years? The question is simple, but the answer is simple as well. So here is my point. I designed it this way because I think this is the right way to do it. It's a perfect argument if you're an artist creating an art piece, but you're not. You're creating a mass market product, and things are drastically different for that, right? How are they different? Well, first of all, you need to define who your target audience is. But you cannot be designing for everybody, their moms and their grandmoms too, right? Because that's not a very efficient way of looking at it, and you have no guarantee that people are going to buy it. Those are if they are not your target audience. So first and foremost, you need to define your target audience. Well, you also need to find out whether they are willing to pay for it, how much they're willing to pay for it, and how do you monetize that, all that. But then let's keep it simple. Let's not get into those. At least you need to define who your audience is. For that, you need to be doing research even before you put pen to paper. So why do you need research? This is one reason. And this type of research is called generative research. Let's say you did your research and now you have an understanding of who your users are and what drives their needs with your future product. This is great. This is the right way to do it and you're on the right direction. But then this is not everything. This is only a fraction of what needs to happen for the product to be adopted. Since all you've established now is that there is a problem space and there are some needs in that space that your potential solution might be solving for, right? But that's only half the battle. Now, what needs to happen? You need to really come up with a design and you need to make sure that the design works in that context. Let's say you're a star designer, so half the problem is in your strength, so you're designing it. But then you cannot wait for the product to be fully developed and put it into the market for it to be tested, right? In market testing, that is very inefficient and very risky too. If you remember this quote that Frank Lloyd Wright had said famously, uh, you can either erase something off of a drafting table or you can go to the construction site and use a sledgehammer to bring it down. The costs and risk are drastically different in both those cases, mind you. So if you're a smart designer, what would you be doing? You would be trying to test it, right? And test it with minimal investment. And that's what research is helping you there in terms of uh, intervention number two, which is evaluative research. And all you need to do, all you need to have is paper prototypes. So very minimal effort. But then all you need to do is also make sure that research is brought in early and often. This way, you are testing something very fast and failing fast, correcting it, iterating it, and moving forward. And no, A/B testing is not what is going to help you here, which is a popular misconception too. A/B testing for this type of experimental design is extremely cumbersome and extremely difficult to actually achieve all the things that you're trying to do, which is like bringing this kind of like a automated machine gun where you can actually use a needle. So that's the that's the difference in those two situations when you're using research versus A/B testing for this type of a research. So usability testing support for you here is evaluative testing, and that's something that you can effectively use research for. And even if you didn't do all the other methods and all the other things that you can do with research, if you just did these two things, this is going to be very helpful for you to make sure that your product is successful in the market. So next time when somebody asks you why do you need research for this type of design, I hope you know the answer. And if you really like this video or if you think this is of value, please indicate with your like or with the subscription so I know I can keep making this type of videos. If not, I should stop. Thanks.